Welcome to Hockey Tap Podcast, episode 216. I'm your host, Bill Dean. I'm, of course, here with my two co-hosts. Shorts Guy is still on sabbatical, but we have Schwim and Steven.
Hello.
You can find us on, we're brought to you by Primetime Radio, courtesy of Mr. Sam Wu. I'm behind the glass. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Leave us a 5-star review if you'd be ever so kind. Gents, what are we drinking?
Shrimp, you start.
Me first? Okay.
Yeah.
Steven's in one right now.
He's on one right now also. So we just had Thanksgiving, and that means, people left the alcohol that they brought to
This is gonna be a
my
good one.
house in the fridge. So I guess I have to drink that. I'm drinking.
Wait. So who? Oh, okay, bro, that's not bad. I thought it'd be much worse.
Okay. Yeah, it's this and that Southern Tier IPA that everybody has all the time. But
Yeah.
So I'll go with this one. It's a hazy IPA.
I thought you
I've
were
had
gonna
this
give us
before,
something
but
much worse.
No. Well, there is Stella in there also, but I've already had that.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Is this like a Stella or a Blue Moon or a Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Oh man, I take a PBR in a heartbeat.
Esteban?
I'm having a very difficult time here. Trying to find a very. Oh wait, here. I think I found it. Never mind. Wait. Okay.
You
I'll
can't
get back
find
to that in
what
a second.
gin?
Sorry, I'll get back to that in a second. Schwim got me this lovely Malfi Italian gin that I'm about to
Ooh.
try. Although you're gonna have to take a trip to me with to the freezer because I forgot to get my effing ice cubes because I'm distracted
Wow.
and mad already.
Yeah, you definitely need ice.
Hold on, let me fix
Yep.
the sign.
What is the sign?
Can you see the sign?
I can see it
Oh, no, I
above
can't.
the
Yeah.
freezer.
Yeah, although I should have kept it where it was because
This is great, and all I've done is entered my name.
Thrill Ho.
House.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, let me try this Schwim, your Italian gin.
I hope
Yeah,
it's
Is it very greasy?
okay.
It's pouring with a nice greasy body,
Ooh.
if you can see. Oh goodness! All right,
Extra Italian.
give me a minute. Just gotta chill. I'm just fuming over here at freaking.
Why don't you tell us all what you're fuming about? Because it sounds like you're in a Schwim right now. A Schwim state of mind.
It's the same thing I've been fuming about all freaking season.
No power plays.
No power plays. I
No
can't
opportunities, but-
find this. I can't find this a better way to break this down because it won't let me put it in order. But I will find it at some point. But here we are. We're 13. I think 12. Okay, sorry, I just went to commercial. 12 minutes left in the second period of the Penguins Flyers game. The Flyers have 5 power plays to Pittsburgh's 0, including 2 5-on-3s. And the game has been completely even, if not tilted towards Pittsburgh for this entire game until they just, I don't understand how this is even possible and how this trend just continues to keep going. At some point, I will find how, I know I'd see here, I'll get the order at some point and I'll start yelling about it later.
It's the
But
curse
continue,
of Esteban
please.
Echeverria.
I don't. First of all, why is this so difficult for me to just find friggin' power play opportunities? Every time I try to look at the list of power play opportunities, power play percentage is there everywhere. All I had to search NHL team power play opportunities, and you get nothing.
Nothing.
And then you get Stat Muse, which you have to pay for.
Yeah.
ESPN has crap. Well,
is
ESPN
crap.
has power play opportunities apparently, and now. Oh, apparently not.
ESPN still thinks that empty net goals against is a goaltending category. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
So they are still very much in the basement. I'm just going to give a glance over power play opportunities because it won't let me list it here. But still in the basement with Columbus having 2 more power play opportunities than Pittsburgh. But I'll put this into perspective. Now we're 25 games into the season, Pittsburgh has 56 power play opportunities. Okay? For reference, the San Jose Sharks have 95.
Are they number one?
Yeah.
They're number one.
They're the most? Okay.
95 power plays. That is
second
40 power play difference in the same amount of games played. 40. How in the name of anything, whatever religion you follow, how in the name of any of the gods of whatever that you follow, is that a possibility? I don't understand. I do not understand how this is a thing. And you can blame it on a rookie coach, I guess, because the refs hate rookie coaches. And oh, look at this. It looks like Pittsburgh has a power play.
Hey.
Wow. Now we're only at 5-1. Let's see how the rest of this game goes. And I'm done. I'm done with the power plays. Can we talk about something else now?
All right, I'll do my beer real quickly because I haven't done
Oh, yeah,
that.
you have
Other
a-
half, fruit, berry medley. It's a Berliner Weiss. Pretty good. So try it out. Other half, bad lighting. All right, let's get what's on tap for today's episode. Here's the weekly snapshot. Title of the MSG, title of the podcast is Burn Down MSG. I was at the game on Saturday with my children for our
Not
annual
literally.
Tampa,
Missed it.
for our annual Tampa New York Rangers game, and it
How
was about the most
disappointed in you
putrid
they must
thing.
have been.
Yeah, it was about the most putrid thing you could go and watch in person. They are lifeless, and it's weird because you see Sullivan and you see the tendencies that he brings, and I like it a lot. I like him as a coach, and this is not. I don't think it's on him. I still think this has some festering from last year's team, which some of these guys did not skate as hard as they, have ever really, and it's just looked terrible. And they were outclassed and outmuscled, and then you have the Fox injury, which he's out until at least the new year, which that really sucks.
That was like the icing on the cake right there.
Yeah, it was
A horrible game, and then they lose somebody to injury.
Yeah, they lose their MVP. Yeah, the probably the best defenseman right now in hockey.
Shesterkin's their MVP.
So I
would
have
argue.
one stat here.
In that game,
they're close.
he was
it's
their
neck and neck.
best player by far.
Who?
I feel like
Shesterkin?
Shesterkin.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
every time, and like I said, I don't
scored
see all the games.
Tampa
could
could have double-digit goals in that game if not for Shesterkin.
They would have wrecked us. Yes.
They would. They hit a couple crossbars. They had Gensel missed the net on a breakaway.
I saw that. Yeah.
And then Shesterkin made a bunch of awesome saves. Like that game was completely dominated by Tampa.
The Athletic just thing on the top goaltending duos, and they had the Rangers at 1 because obviously, Quickie's also been fantastic this year. Number 2 was Minnesota. Number 3 was Colorado. But this is the top offensive defenseman rating. So obviously, this is by the Athletic as well.
Yeah.
What?
I would say Minnesota's duo and Colorado's duo ahead of the Rangers duo.
Why?
Colorado's
How?
right now.
Colorado's they have the best tandem in the league right now.
That's because the team of them is ridiculous. If you put Shesterkin on that team, he shuts out every team.
Yes, but he's not on Colorado. We're talking who's actually on Colorado.
No. The point is the best
and who's actually on the Rangers.
The best duo in hockey resides in New York. It's not even
out of your damn mind.
I'm not even close to being out of my mind.
Who's the best duo? Who statistically? There's got to be this. Who is in the? What's the trophy they win? The Jennings.
The Jennings. But
best combined save percentage.
Hold on. So I'm going to pull up this article and you can look at it.
Are you just giving Are you giving an opinion?
No, this is an actual rating category.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
I have two of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Taking my
Someone's
stuff.
getting punched.
She's gone.
Yeah, Eric says hi too. We're
Hi, Eric.
Right over here.
What up, Eric? And also like the eye test, friggin' Wallstead and Gustafson have looked amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wallstead's been good. Although, like, I'm still
good.
very impressed with Scott Wedgwood. So
Wedgwood's been great, but you really think that he's gonna last?
I mean, so if they can figure out a solid rotation, if they do like a one on, one off, or 2 on, 1 off type thing with him and Blackwood, depending on who the hot hand is. I'm not crazy about the whole hot hand, but some of these guys, we've discussed this on this podcast before, that some guys are just backups, even if they get like hot or they're the hot hand per se, they don't last. So they can't. The more consecutively they start, the worse they get. And that was what I noticed with Nedeljkovic more and more last season, because he would have great games, and then they put him in again, and you would watch him and his numbers steadily decline with each consecutive start. So whether or not that happens to Wedgwood, I don't know. Wedgwood's had a solid career all around, and as a backup. So he's kind of surprising that he's outplaying Blackwood right now, but statistically,
also Blackwood was hurt for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was hurt.
He's probably coming back up.
Yeah.
But, Wedgwood has, 13 wins or something like that.
He's leading the league in wins.
He's playing fantastic. I finally found the stupid power play.
The whole team's they're the best offensive team and the best defensive team in the league.
Yeah.
So I've seen this. All right. So Jesse Granger of The Athletic, he's a big goalie guru, right? He did a power ranking, and he bases it on goals saved above expected, because that's the only way you can quantify how a goaltender does on his own versus, teams with great defenses or not great defenses. Like it's a good stat to use to judge a goaltender. And the New York Rangers duo has the highest goal save above expected of any other team, because they are the only reason that this team does well. And yes, save percentage and well, by the way, quick save percentage is 944, and Igor's is 915, pretty good in their own rights. Yes, their goals, the record's 10-9-2 for Igor and 3-3 for Quick, but these two do a great amount on their own to bring the Rangers into games. And that's how he judges it. On goals saved above expected, he is New York 1, number 2 is the Wild, number 3 is Colorado Avalanche, and then number 4 is actually Boston. Yeah, 4 is Boston.
Yeah, save you were going through save percentage. So save percentage, Colorado is lights out over anybody else.
Yeah, but save
percentage
takes into account your defense and how well the team is doing.
I understand. It's a subject. All of this is subjective. So if you want to take one stat and say it's the best tandem, I mean, I can't argue it if they have the best stat for the that
added. Yes, I got.
But
you.
if you go like who's going to win the Jennings as the best tandem, if you say the Jennings winner is the best tandem, I mean that's a legitimate argument that you could say that whoever wins the Jennings trophy is probably the best tandem. But I don't disagree with the reporter. I think that's a good stat to go on. So
yeah, goal save above expected is.
And that being said, the Rangers are still third, right, in team save percentage. So
yeah,
all right. So I'll give you that.
Ray,
so what was
Ray
what
goes
was,
Colorado
Colorado?
could put no goalie and still win. Colorado's number 3.
I don't know. Did you see Georgiev? That poor bastard is now back in the friggin'
in Russia. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, pretty awful.
Jesus Christ. Speaking of goaltending, Binnington's let up 2 terrible goals.
Well, Binnington.
I was talking about Fox and as the Ranger MVP only because of one factor. He is the only defenseman rated in both the top 10 offensive defensemen and defensive defensemen currently in the league based off of defensive and offensive metrics. He's the only one that appears on both lists, and he's been awesome, and it sucks that this team is now without him because, Brendan Hagel's a D-bag. But
how was he a D-bag? It was a clean check.
He hit him. He didn't need to hit him. It just was unnecessary.
The puck was there. He was against the glass, and he hit him shoulder to shoulder.
Unnecessary hit.
Get the hell out of here.
Fox went to go and bat the puck down with his loose hand.
You're the person who wants friggin' touch football. And now you want friggin' no checking and no fighting in hockey.
I want touch football when it has to do with my best player. Correct.
Listen, I'm not saying I wanted.
Why couldn't he hit Mika and injure Mika?
Oh boy.
Well, he should have been back there helping out his team partner. Maybe he would have
should have been playing defense.
His friggin' controller was disconnected halfway down the ice, probably.
Yeah,
but guy. That was a clean play. It wasn't like a dirty hit or anything. If it was a dirty hit, I'd be like, okay, yeah, he's a douchebag. But it was a clean shoulder-to-shoulder hit.
I didn't
where he
say
had the
it wasn't dirty. I just said I didn't want him hitting him.
You said he was a douchebag, implying that it was a bad hit or a dirty hit.
You're a douchebag, and I like you.
Oh my god!
I don't do dirty hits.
Maybe All right.
I didn't realize
Whatever.
Minnesota's got 5 shutouts.
Yeah.
And that saying that they have 5 shutouts. And I'm not going to just say that it's a bad save percentage, but with 5 shutouts, you'd think that their collective
They
save
do better.
percentage would be over 910.
Yeah. Wallstedt is a 938 save percentage. So obviously, they're talking about.
I think Gustafsson had a
he gonna
pretty
be
rough
with
start,
Team
right?
Sweden? Is he
He's
going to be one of the
906.
goalies for Sweden?
He's probably coming up on it. I mean, he's who is. I mean, we're going to talk about more of this.
I think Gustafsson was their guy, right?
Yeah.
Right? Them two, and like is Markstrom, I guess, in the conversation with them? I don't know who else
Markstrom
there is.
Probably would. Yeah.
I would go right now. I'm going Wallstedt, man.
I'm pretty sure they brought last year they brought Markstrom, right? Markstrom, Gustafsson, and Eriksson, right? For the Four Nations.
Yeah, Eriksson, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
last
can't see
year-
Eriksson making it this year.
No, I would go Wallstedt, man, all the way.
All right, let's do this because I see projections already. So they've Jesper Bratt, Pedersen, Nylander, Kempe, Carlson, Forsberg, Landeskog, Zibanejad, Raymond, Raquel, Erikssonek, and Lindholm, with Heineman and William Carlson as the ins and outs. Defensemen, they have Dahlin, Hedman, Forsling, Brodin, Anderson, Carlson, with Simon Edvinsson and Hampus Lindholm as the odd man out. And then goaltenders, Markstrom, Olmark, and Gustafsson.
I forgot about Allmark.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
But, I mean, there's definitely – there even says toughest cut is, speaking of Gustafsson's teammate, Jesper Wallstedt. He's been the best Swedish goaltender this year.
He's looked awesome, man. I would go with him.
I mean, you also have
That could
Soderblom, Eriksson, Anton Forsberg, but
No, to any of them.
They're
Yeah,
there
well,
if somebody's injured, but if everybody's healthy, I don't think so.
no, agreed. I always love looking at rosters and just pretending on, who can be where, as my kids scream in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Fox is out. Another couple injuries. Jimmy Snuggerud, the Blues, by the way, are just annihilated
This
with
is
injuries.
ridiculous.
And Snuggerud's out 6 weeks. I think he had an issue with
This is wrist or
he had
something.
11 points.
Yes, I think
surgery on
it's
his left
surgery.
wrist. Yep.
Yeah.
That's also followed by Alexei Toropchenko, who had the hit on Logan Cooley, which I wasn't too fond of. It was a knee on knee, and it doesn't look like he kind of raised his knee up to hit Logan Cooley. But afterwards, they announced that he is out week to week due to scalding burns he sustained to his legs in an accident at home.
Oh boy.
I think NHL players should just not cook. Just get chefs for that.
Especially this year.
Yes.
Everything that's been, all these
It's-
weird injuries that's been happening this year.
Yeah,
Like,
it's horrible.
don't do
But yeah,
anything.
Barbecue burns for
Order in.
Listerine.
Order out, whatever.
Yeah.
Christ. Use plastic cutlery. Do not use anything metal.
No knives.
No knives.
Yeah.
Wow, another power play. Okay, I guess they needed to hear me. They heard me over the air.
They
So is
did.
it 6-1?
They know.
Nice.
2. now.
Oh, 6. Oh, another power play for Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah, Pittsburgh got one power play and scored on it, and I guess now they have their second.
We talk about it. Just we talk about the
Speaking of freak injuries, I don't know whether or not he came back or not, but Tyson Forster on Philly just left the ice in excruciating pain after just taking a one-timer.
Oof.
Like
That's
shoulder drooping. It was
God damn.
strange. Yeah,
He swung so hard he dislocated his shoulder.
I guess it was weird.
Yeah, that's not good. Sorry, I was looking at
Hey,
the
2 for
stats.
2.
2 for 2,
God
huh?
damn.
We talked about Randon last week, but that was obviously one of the side effects from that.
So speaking of injuries, also, but that you said Randon injures Romanov. He's out for 4 to 6 months or something like that. And then did you see that
5 to
game,
6 months.
the Islanders game where
Kyle Palmieri.
tears his
Yep.
ACL?
Yeah.
It still gets
Tears-
an assist
Got the
on the play.
assist. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
there's
for all the crap we talk about the Islanders, that was awesome.
It was
Yeah.
pretty hilarious to see. I mean,
It
it
was
sucks
hilarious.
that he's hurt, but
Yeah, I guess the whole situation was hilarious, but also the fact that he he was down in the offensive zone, like obviously in excruciating pain, and is hobbling off, still in the defensive zone. But the Flyers brought the puck back in themselves. He stick checks the guy. I don't even know who it was, and gives it to
that poor
whoever
defenseman,
gets
because
the assist. He didn't even see him.
probably
He
thinking,
obviously had no idea there was anyone
no
there.
clue.
Yeah, that was
just had a friggin' turnover by a guy who's got a friggin' dangling tendon.
Yeah.
And they score on it.
That's
That was crazy.
Horrible. So we
cool,
talked about the injuries. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah,
it was really good for him. Talked about Toropchenko, which was one of the ones that was just craziness. Pasta's out for a little bit with the Bruins. There was a couple other injuries, which sucks. You hate to see injuries, but
Josh Norris is
kind of
back.
what happens. Yeah, Norris is back.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He's back tonight. Yep. Let's see if he can stay healthy.
He has at least a goal. He might have 1-1.
Yeah, he just scored. He had the third goal. Wow, they're up 3-0. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's got 1-1.
Yep.
Yeah, so currently it's
Dean, I got to go back. I'm going to go back and tell you this, okay? I was wrong, obviously, about Hellebuck last year. And
yes, you were.
I'm going to fully admit that. And now I'm going to even fully admit, even more so, how important this man is to that team. Because since his injury, they have been absolutely dreadful.
Yeah.
I think Comrie has... Yeah, I think they've won once. I think they've won once since the injury.
Yeah,
they might be like... the last game... Well... Yeah, the last was the last game or the game before, whatever it was. But yeah,
no, last game.
Whoever, you know, it's funny. Speaking of terrible ESPN, also, I don't even know who. I can't remember who the now backup of Winnipeg is, but he's still not available on the website.
Yeah, and Brossois coming,
and he's played a game.
Back.
Brossois, I didn't even know he was still in the league. That's
yeah,
crazy.
but I heard something like Edmonton was might be looking at him to try to bring
he's
him
a free agent.
Yeah, that's what I heard. No, he's not a free agent. I thought he was still under contract with them.
No, I don't think he's been under contract with them for a while.
He hasn't played in like 2 years or something, isn't it?
Yeah, he was somewhere. Where the hell did he go last year? Last year, or the year before? He's been gone for at least 2 seasons, maybe a season, maybe 2.
And I'll go over the in-season cup in a little bit. We'll talk about that because currently I'm winning, but I haven't added up the last 3 weeks, so I have to go through that. The only team that does not have a win so far is Shorts Guy. He has 0 wins in 0 days.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, because I had Florida, and then I think Montreal was the first team to beat them, and then actually Philly got a bunch of days. Ottawa had a bunch of days. Winnipeg had a bunch of days, and now obviously they lost it. Seattle and Dallas has 1, and that's who I'm currently on.
It's days, right? It's not games.
Well, it's
won,
wins.
Days
so I count. I'm doing both. I'm doing wins and then days. So if a team has 1 win but only played like 4 games and 4 days in between, they get the 4 days too. So we'll do a little of both. See it evens out that way.
Who's it on now? It's on Dallas right now.
It's on Dallas from November 11th. So I'm going to go through and actually do that while you guys talk a little bit and just add up the wins so we can see it. But
Dallas is yours.
Dallas is mine. Yeah. So I had Florida, Dallas, Tampa, Montreal, Vancouver, Anaheim, Detroit, and Philly. My roster's stacked other than Vancouver. They stink. Schwim had Toronto, Carolina, Utah, Seattle, Ottawa, Rangers, San Jose Sharks, and Buffalo. Steve had Colorado, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Washington, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Calgary, Chicago, and then Shorts Guy had Vegas. Yeah, it's not bad. Shorts Guy had Vegas, Boston, Edmonton, Nashville, New Jersey, Columbus, Kings, Islanders.
Okay, not great.
Yeah, not great.
I think mine's the worst, actually.
Yeah, it might be.
Might be, yeah.
I think mine's the worst. I got a bunch of friggin' underachievers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Seattle was hot in the beginning. They got you 2 wins in 4 days. Ottawa got you 3 wins in 3 days.
Yep. Hey, look at that. Another power play for Philly.
I have the Rangers.
Look at that.
And Buffalo.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, Rangers and Buffalo. That's bad, yeah.
That's not good.
No bueno. No bueno. All right, let's go through this. Yeah, schedules right now currently you have Devils and Blue Jackets tied at 2. Penguins, Philly. Penguins 3-1. Buffalo 3-0 over Winnipeg, as Steven just talked about, and then Anaheim
Yeah.
2-1 over St. Louis.
I didn't think Comrie was like going to be this bad, but he's been
Bad. Yeah, bad.
I know. I'm not watching all the games, so I don't know how much is actually on him. But like his stats are terrible, so I can't imagine he's playing well. They're almost 500. They're gonna be. I think if they lose this game, they're gonna be 13-12.
I think they are. I thought they're only one game above 500 right now.
I think they're 13.
I
think they're 13-11. Right?
Yeah, 13-11. Colorado currently.
I don't know who I had winning the presidents. Hopefully, it wasn't them again. Did I even pick them for the presidents?
I don't think we did presidents.
We didn't do that.
You just had.
I might have had them in the Cup final.
You had Tampa and Vegas in the Cup final.
All right, damn Vegas.
Oh no, sorry. You had Carolina, Winnipeg in the Cup final. I had Tampa and Vegas.
I mean Carolina, okay, maybe, but Winnipeg, I don't even know if they're gonna make the playoffs at this point.
At this point,
yeah. Shorts guy had New Jersey and Winnipeg, and Schwim had Tampa and Vegas. Same as me.
I had the same as you? God damn it.
Yeah. Yep. You're in the doldrums.
You know you ain't winning shit if you got the same as William.
Yep.
Hey, I've got some good predictions.
I have the worst predictions. This should be studied. It should be studied. I almost feel like I make a prediction and then somebody hears it somewhere and then just out of spite does the opposite of what I pick.
Probably.
Hey, there's a penalty. Oh, goodness. We appreciate your input, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys.
Don't be a Rangers fan like your dad.
Yeah.
Come over to the dark side.
With me. They had fun at the game. I didn't have fun at the game.
Yeah.
Well, at least they had fun.
They cut a T-shirt, right? You said?
Yeah, we got a T-shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't fit any of them. Barely fits me.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. Say hi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Schwim.
Hi.
All right, guys, go in there. This is great for the podcast. All right, Nathan McKinnon, Colorado, currently on fire, 44 points in 25 games. Plus 30 for Nathan McKinnon.
Everything Colorado is just ridiculous.
Is lights, yeah. I mean, the most impressive part about that, obviously, plus 30 does not take into account power play points. So that means he's been on the ice for positive 30 goals at 5-on-5. Or shorthanded too.
Or shorthanded, yeah, if he's on the kill.
Yeah, which he hasn't have any shorthand points. But that just tells you how lethal they are away from the play, away from the power play. Natchez is 33 points, plus 24. The whole team is just doing awesome. Kel McCarr's plus 29. Lekkonen's plus 25. They're wagons right now. Washington, a couple players doing pretty well. Same thing with Tampa in the plus minus. We'll do this a little earlier. What is our, once again, I think it's 5 or 6 weeks in a row, Mackenzie Weegar as the negative leader at minus 20.
Still?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's been there for quite a while. Him and Matt Coronado are neck and neck. I might have to drop Coronado in fantasy because he's killing me in the minus.
Yeah, Coronado's.
He's just...
Calgary's freaking complete dog shit. And they're going to trade away probably their two best players relatively soon, so they're going to be even worse.
Who are they trading? Schwim.
They're trading
you heard it
Kadri
here. You heard it here
and
first.
Anderson.
Anderson.
Right, there you
go.
go.
Rasmus.
You heard it here first. I would actually like Rasmus.
I love Rasmus, especially when he scores a goal. It's the greatest thing to ever witness.
He has, I think, with the exception
finds a fan
Nikita,
of the opposite team and stares them down after he scores. It's fantastic.
I think with the exception of Nikita Zadorov, he has to have the girthiest head in the NHL.
Yeah, he's got a big melon.
Zadorov's got a blockhead. Yeah. Yeah, his is very square.
Oh, Melvin just itching my head for me. Thanks, guy.
Morgan Frost has also been pretty good. But he's younger. They'll never trade Backlund. He's their captain. Farabee they traded for last season. They're probably not going to want to get rid of him.
Farabee and Frost just came there last year.
Obviously
Huberdeau seems pretty
Huberdeau
immovable.
is too much contract. Yeah, Coleman. I could see them trading Coleman. He's got some.
Yeah, he's
value
another one
as
that they're saying potentially he could be moved.
Sharon Govich has had a bad year, especially after having such a good year last year. Kevin Ball is a depth defenseman, maybe. And then they're probably going to keep Uyghur. I don't know. You think because Uyghur's having such a bad season in Calgary that this just makes him Team Canada like want to get not, hey, you're not going to be with us this year after last year?
I don't know. Some of
Is he being
some of
considered for
this.
Canada?
Well, he was there.
I think he's
Wasn't he there
yeah,
for
pretty sure, wasn't he?
the
Wasn't he
the
there
Four
last year?
Nations?
Four Nations.
Yeah, Four Nations. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, so with it is kind of wild because with the crazy amount of like depth when you're talking about Canada and you're trying to figure out like who's in, who's out, and who's good, like who's going to be left. There's going to be good players left out. But that being said, really not on defense.
Yeah.
It's really there's not a lot of Canadian
Goaltending
depth
either.
on defense or goaltending. You're right. Forwards they have, they can make freaking 3 teams out of.
Yeah, they can make
but
up
defense
Canada A, B,
is
C,
not
D,
it's
E,
not
F,
a
G.
strong point. And you have Taves and Makar are going to be their top pairing, which is fantastic. But beyond that, they have Morrissey, who's also great. But
Well, they have Taves, right? They have their big guys are
so
Makar,
Taves,
Taves,
Makar, Morrissey.
Theodore, and Morrissey. That's their main 4.
Yeah.
Thomas Harley is going to be the new up and coming guy.
Yeah.
Remember they had Sanheim, Pareko, a couple other guys last year that were.
Yeah, I mean those are those guys aren't exciting anybody.
Yeah, I know
I
Drew
do like Harley.
Doughty was hurt at the beginning. Yeah, Harley's going to be good. But yeah, their defense is kind of meh.
Yeah.
It is amazing how much the U.S. has not lapped Canada in terms of defense and goaltending, but they are. I think there's a sizable advantage.
Yeah, and the thing also about Canada, where you see like with a lot of the other teams, especially even like Sweden. Sweden's been notorious for just being stout defensively, but Canada, from their forward lines, that can control possession like so dominantly that they don't necessarily need that like defensive defenseman per se, because they can just control the entire. Yeah, there's Forster's injury. I don't know. Jeez. He kind of whiffed. Did he whiff? No, he took the one-timer and just dropped. There's no one around him. He just took the one-timer and just dropped like a sack.
He definitely pulled something.
I think he might have freaking tore something.
Or torn something, yeah.
I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, Canada, yeah. So I think that, yeah, the fact that they can control possession, I think can get them, and has gotten them off the hook for, not having to have superior goaltending or defensive defensemen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe it doesn't matter who they bring. They can bring Mackenzie Weegar if they want to. So because maybe it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter.
Well,
if
they do bring him, I hope his, negative plus minus continues in the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I obviously, of course, I'm rooting for Team. Obviously, I want to see Team USA win a gold medal. It's been since '80, right? This is the last time they won a gold medal. But that being said, obviously there's a lot of players on Canada I wouldn't mind seeing win.
They predicted, Bleacher Report predicted Canada's team November 14th. Yeah, one specifically. Yeah. Stone, McDavid, Reinhart. I don't know that Mark Stone. I mean, I guess he's going to make it, but Reinhart, same thing. They're kind of the guys I would think would run a bit in the bubble, but they have Stone, McDavid, Reinhart. They have Marchand, Crosby, McKinnon. That's a normal roster, line you see all the time. Celebrini, Suzuki, Marner. I like that, Celebrini.
See, I don't think those kids are going to make the team, though.
Bedard, Point, Scheifele.
Same thing with him.
Extra
I think
forwards
they should.
Would be Hagel and Jarvis as extra forwards. First pairing defenseman, Taves, Makar. Second pair is Theodore, Harley. Third pair is Morrissey and Doughty, with the extra defenseman being Sanheim and Dobson. So no Schaefer. I think one kid makes it. I do. And then they have
I mean, I
Logan
hope-
Thompson, Bennington, and Kemper. So they're actually rewarding the best goaltender right now in Logan Thompson for Team Canada.
I mean, they got to bring someone else besides Bennington. So
Yeah.
who the hell else are they going to bring?
Fucking unbelievable.
Jeff
What?
Skinner?
No, I'm sorry.
What, another power play?
No, I'm
Yeah.
pissed about something else.
Okay.
I received a text in which I'm mad about.
Team Czechia. We'll just do this one because I just came across this. They have a lot of guys and then no guys. This is obviously Hedel, Foxa, Hurdle, Kulich, Natchez, Palat, Pasta, Pavel Zacha, but then you have a bunch of guys that are playing overseas. Defenseman Gudis, Lieber Hayek, Philip Roenick, David Juracek, and Jan Ruda. Goalies Dobish, Dostal, and Vladar. That is not a good team.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Well, he's not
that's
playing
bad.
particularly well right now, but
Yeah. What is Velmelka? Because they have him. Is he Czech? He is. How would Velmelka not be on this team?
Like, absolutely
Over Dobish
has to be.
or
If he's
Vladar?
actually Czech,
Yeah.
or maybe Slovakian.
No, it says Czech. Yeah.
Really?
Apparently, they have a lot of goaltenders. Czechia has 7 NHL goaltenders. They have Dostal, Dobish, Vladar, Mrazek, Velmelka, Vanacek, and they didn't name the other
I
one.
think
on
your
this.
1-2 is Dostal and Vemelka.
Yeah, I think Dostal, Velmelka, and then like if you want to bring a young kid, Jacob Dobish. Interesting. We'll go over some standings, then we'll do the unveiling, and then we'll get out
Why
of
the
here.
hell would he not be in the top 3? That doesn't make
I don't
any
know.
sense.
Doesn't make sense. Top of the East, the Atlantic. You have the Lightning finally in the top spot. Bruins, Canadians. In the Metro, you got the Canadians. Hurricanes, Devils, Capitals. Wild cards being the Flyers and the Penguins. And then a long way down to go before you see the Rangers, 7th worst team in the division, and then Toronto at 9. Florida Panthers 8 worst, Toronto 9, and then Buffalo Sabres at 10, worst team in the league. Western Conference Central,
Calgary's the worst team in the league.
Avalanche. So yeah, Calgary. Sorry, second. Avalanche is the best in all hockey, 42 points. Dallas 38, right on their heels, pretty good. Minnesota's had a 8-0-2 in the last 10,
Those
and
three
they're sitting
teams
at 3rd
have
in the division.
on
Yeah,
fire.
they're nasty. Yeah. Pacific,
They're the best 3
Anaheim,
teams in the league right now.
Kings. Yep, Anaheim Kings in the 34. Minnesota's 33 points. Carolina and the
Carolina and Tampa are
Bay
tops in
Lightning
the
have
East.
34. Yeah. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying they're a point ahead. Would not have thought the Ducks would be leading the Pacific, followed by the Kings. That's pretty impressive. Seattle still in the playoff hunt, and the Chicago Blackhawks in the wild card spot. Mammoth right on their heels. Same with Edmonton. And in the doldrums, you got Blues, Canucks, Flames, and the Nashville Predators. Man, the Predators.
Oh,
stink.
Nashville's the worst team in the league. They're
Yeah,
worse than
Nashville's
Calgary.
now. -28 is Nashville. So Nashville's -28, and Colorado's +40.
St. Louis is -23.
Yeah. That's amazing. 48 to 28 is the difference. Positive 48
Jesus
to -28. That is awesome. I
Did you
love
see-
seeing it. You got to
You see
love
in the
seeing that.
Atlantic. In the Atlantic, Tampa is the only team that is positive goal
Positive,
differential.
yeah.
Everyone else is negative.
Bruins -3, Canadians -5, and then everyone else like -5,
Everyone else.
-12, -9, -2, -4. Yeah.
Tampa's +19.
Yeah. Rangers are the only bad team with a positive +- in goal differential.
+1.
Man, we stink. We really
You stink at home. I don't understand how
amazing.
you play such a good game
Home.
the night before
Yeah.
in Boston,
Home.
and then you come
Yeah,
back
and
you
we
come
beat
home
we beat Carolina in Carolina on the road.
and you beat Boston on the road,
Yeah.
right?
We are 2-8-1 at home, 11-4-1 away. We are the second best
And you
team.
come home and like
in terms
why
of-
I don't even
of
know
the away record.
why did you guys get dressed? on
Oh
Saturday?
I
man,
don't know.
Brendan Dillon got wrecked.
Oh,
Oh
yeah?
boy. Wow.
Oh, we'll talk about wrecked. I always feel bad because
I don't know
I
who did
associate
that.
Brendan
Jeez.
Dillon. I associate Brendan Dillon's name with Dylan Doob, and I shouldn't because Brendan Dillon obviously is a much better human being than that other piece of shit. But did you see that there are now four? There are now four guys from the Hockey Canada.
I know Cal Foot just signed with the Chicago Wolves.
Yeah,
You're saying
so-
four of them have signed?
Four of
Whose
them
affiliate
now.
is
The
that?
only one.
That's Carolina's.
That's
The
Carolina's.
only one is Doob that does not have an at least an AHL contract, and it sounds like Carter Hart will be making his debut tomorrow
supposed to
for
start
the Vegas Golden
tomorrow, yeah.
Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
sick.
not-
It's
Jesus.
depressing. Yep.
He's-
Let's go to
he's
even
gotta
more
be out.
depressing.
Siegenthaler's got to get thrown out.
Well, we'll see.
He's got his his jersey. He got his jersey taken off. He didn't have the fighting straps down.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
really?
That's still a rule, right?
Yeah.
His jersey came
It
off,
should be,
so
yeah.
he's out. I don't know who Brendan Dillon fought, but whoever he fought
Was it Olivier?
absolutely wrecked him. I don't know, but Dillon was
'Cause he's like
in bad
He's
shape.
their main fighter.
A lot of fights in this game. Getting a little testy.
Testicles.
Crazy Gretzky stat, and I know I have these. This is 4-point games before the age of 21.
Here we go.
Hold on. This leads to something. Gretzky had 40 games of 4 or more points before the age of 21. And I say that because Connor Bedard has 5 games of 4+ points in his young season. But Gretzky's 187 points in those 4-point games prior to 21
I think it was
is
Voronkov,
still
right? Sorry,
Yeah.
Dean.
Sorry.
more than 22 points ahead of Bedard's entire total in the NHL,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
I mean, I don't.
Next on the list.
I don't care.
Well, I was going to say, I'm giving props to some Penguins here. Crosby and Lemieux
Okay.
both have 9 games each of 4+ points before the age of 21.
Okay. I don't like you. Can't like you keep bringing like this Gretzky thing as like I'm not going to say that he wasn't the second best player to ever play the game, but like the era, like everybody, like it was almost like
Lemieux
like
played in that era
hockey.
too.
He played in the beginning of it, so the beginning of his career was around that era.
Yeah.
Yes, but I mean, the majority of Gretzky's, massive seasons were during those times. That's why you're seeing all these records of him before this age and before this age and all these points and so on and so forth. But like, it was watching those games seems like it's satirical, almost like this. There's no way this is a professional sports league because so many players that were playing, especially the goaltending, were horrendous. And I really find it hard to believe that there weren't better players somewhere else in the universe than these players that you're seeing Gretzky play against, because they were, I mean, they look like developmental, some of them.
There's a bunch of Tommies and Schwimms and Deans.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so, I mean, I don't want to downplay it. It's
been like the best
impressive,
players
but
back then.
still, I don't like the
We would've been
comparison.
awesome.
It's like we're in a new era. Like compare the new era players to the new era players.
I'm just doing it
Because right now it
you,
seems
and
like
that's what I like.
Well, I know. Gretzky is the second best player to ever play. I'll admit that. I'll stand by my opinion of that. But it's time to compare guys to nowadays. So it's like the McDavid.
Yeah.
So compare them, Crosby to his era, and then if you want to bring up some other guys, fine. But you can't just be like, this guy's doing so good, but guess what Gretzky did? And just like, give me a break, all right? Gretzky played against Helen Keller and friends. No offense, Helen Keller, but
How dare you?
All right, I'm gonna do my jersey unveiling. We got these from Hockey Jers, and first time I literally just opened the bag, and it is a white jersey, so I'm a little nervous on what we're getting here. So
it's
here,
white?
Steven Schwim. Oh no, it's got
Is it
me.
Philly?
Ducks. Oh, Solani.
You got
Oh, it
Solani
is. It's
Ducks? Oh, that's
Kimu.
awesome. Nice.
Oh, somebody won the jersey game.
Nice. I
Nice.
like it.
Now you just got to figure out a way
I
to meet
thought I
him
was
to get it
totally
signed.
getting screwed. Yeah, I need to get it signed. I thought I was totally getting screwed on that one.
It's better than a
Oh,
JT
did,
Miller.
Shorts guy got Vancouver. He got a home Vancouver jersey.
JT
Oh, yeah?
Miller.
Who's on it?
Yeah, JT Miller, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, GT. All right, Schwim.
And then I've yet
You're up.
to get mine.
Oh, you have
And then
not.
Schwim's just not going to get his jersey.
We're just not gonna get it.
Steven, did you
Mine's
get
still
one?
pending.
I forget.
No, I remember that the first round I like put in for it, and then they're like, "Sorry, we screwed up." And then when they did it again, I had hockey, and I didn't feel like doing it. So
Okay.
you know
Timu,
how it is.
all right. Yeah, how it is.
Does it come with a thank you note?
It did. Thank you for
Came with
purchasing.
a
And I
came
got
with
a
a
nice.
came with a FU Schwim note.
Yeah,
Which,
probably. You know that
yeah,
kid
you're not
Schwim
getting
that
your
lives in
jersey.
the same town as you that we
Thank
didn't
you.
deliver his jersey to?
Thank you for your
Make-
$87
Make sure,
donation.
make sure to tell him he ain't getting his jersey.
Yeah. Tell him to go fuck himself.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but there you go.
Oh, I gotta bleep that one out.
Now we're in
Nope.
PG-13
Too late.
status.
Thanks, Schwim. Big jerk.
Nobody's listening.
That's true. All right. You guys anything else before we head out?
What was it good? Oh yeah, did you see the new Stars jerseys? They're
Yeah.
Yes,
throwback
I
to
kind of like them.
They're 99.
Yeah.
They look really nice, and apparently they're the best-selling day one sales of a jersey
saw that.
in the history of the NHL.
That's
That's
weird.
pretty cool.
That's insane. Like,
Isn't it?
really? I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
enough,
it's like
there's
who?
enough Dallas fans.
The best-selling
There,
jersey.
there definitely aren't. There definitely aren't more Dallas fans than like Rangers, Chicago out there. So
I guess they
I
like
don't
to
understand. I don't
over
understand
there.
how it's possible. I guess did every single citizen of Dallas
think
buy
it's-
one on day one?
Maybe
Well,
they bought
here's
a
the question:
couple.
you
I
think
don't know.
it's like people that don't have Rantanen's jersey? They're like, okay, I'll just get the third jersey as Rantanen. Because they're new, big
I don't know.
flash.
I don't know. I thought it was
don't
kind of
know.
weird that
I-
they picked Brett Hull, but
Well, they did that on
whatever.
purpose.
Because of the whole Stanley Cup winning goal thing.
Well, yeah, because the jerseys after that jersey that they wore during the finals,
Yeah.
but with their now different green color and whatnot, and they picked him because he had the famous goal and everything, skate in the crease. And then
Skate in the
I
crease, friend.
understand,
Some
like,
people would
the
argue it
new-
wasn't in the crease.
yeah, I understand that it's a New Jersey, and of course, everyone that's a Stars fan in Dallas is going like, "Oh, I got to get this." But to be the best-selling jersey
Yeah,
day
that's
one of
weird to
all
me.
time that's insane.
Because I really
Yeah,
don't
that's
see
crazy.
anybody out of market buying that.
I don't know.
Like anybody
No.
who's not like Dallas does not have a large fan base, and I don't know that and you're just like typical.
Maybe
hockey
some
fan is-
Minnesota.
Maybe there's some freaking billionaire bought friggin' 3 million of them, and
Friggin' what's his face? The guy who owns the
Donating them?
Mavericks. What else? Mark Cuban.
Cuban's not the owner anymore.
Oh, he's not.
No, he's not.
What the hell? What's he doing?
I don't even think he's minority. I
Well,
think
what
he
the
sold
hell?
all his shares. Yeah, that's a whole big thing in basketball. They think that that owner made the trade for Luka Doncic so that he could become the worst team and then relocate them to Vegas. That's the whole thing.
all right.
They think he
Okay.
wants to tank Dallas so that he can move him to Vegas. Well, we'll see. All right. Yeah, little fun NHL, NBA stats, which you guys really don't
Not
care about.
shifty at all.
All right, my beer, other half, fruit. 4.
Your beer's just called fruit.
No, fruit.
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 Oh,
Shum, the
I didn't hear that
gin
part.
is very lovely. I will give it a 4 also.
nice. Is it smooth?
It's smooth. It's
Like
very different tasting from your typical like
Like
Scottish
a greased
gin.
Italian.
Yeah, it is. It almost tastes
I
a
gotta
little
try
like
it.
olive oil.
I'm gonna bring some ginger ale over.
like
I'm gonna
olive
try it.
oil. It's got the slight.
Well, I'm sure
aroma
some got
of
in there
olive oil.
somehow. If it's Italian, there's definitely some kind of olive oil or grease got in there somehow.
Schwim.
Great.
Oh, I just
Did
got
you
an
say
assist.
you're ready?
Nice. I don't know. 3 with some other number after it, not a 0.
All right, Shrimp, take her home.
He loved it.
He's just